Pakistani side has to make a request, and that request has to come through the DGF. There was no leader, nobody anywhere in the world who asked India to stop its operations. 22 अप्रैल से 16 जून तक एक भी फोन कॉल President Trump or Prime Minister Modi ke beech mein nahi hai. A number of countries spoke to us. There was, I think, particular interest in the House about the conversations with the United States. So let me share a few words there. So first of all, it is somehow being implied that talking to the United States or being in touch with the United States is itself a problem. Now the fact is, over a period of time, if you look at our history, you look at world history, countries contact each other at such times. And look at ourselves. I will not talk about what happened in 1962. What were the letters written after 1962? Because even today it hurts me to read what Pandit Nehru wrote to John Kennedy after 1962. But let me refer to 1971. That when the fighting started, Prime Minister Indira Gandhi writes to President Nixon that in this hour of danger, the government and the people of India seek your understanding and urge you to persuade Pakistan to desist forthwith from the policy of wanton.
Please, nothing will go on record. Sanjay ji, baith jaiye, please. You speak.
From the policy of wanton aggression and military adventurism that they have unfortunately embarked on. May I request Your Excellency to exercise your undoubted influence with the government of Pakistan to stop their aggressive activities against India.
Please let him speak. आप उनकी बात सुने आपको मौका मिलेगा जवाब देने. प्लीज हर बार खड़ा होकर डिस्टर्ब. संजय जी, ये गलत परंपरा है. आप अपनी बात करते हैं, दूसरे की बात सुनने को तैयार नहीं है. प्लीज ये जिम्मेदार आचरण नहीं है. ये संसदीय मर्यादा नहीं है. आप अपनी बात कहेंगे, दूसरे की बात सुनने को तैयार नहीं है. बिल्कुल नहीं. आपकी इच्छा अनुसार कोई बात कहेगा. प्लीज शक्ति सिंह जी बैठे. आपने अपनी बात कही, दूसरे पक्ष को सुनिए. प्लीज आप बोलिए. नथिंग विल गो ऑन रिकॉर्ड. प्लीज आप बोलिए.
Now let me come to what were the contacts between India and the United States. So on the 9th of May, Vice President Vance called up the Prime Minister to warn him that there was, in the American assessment, a massive Pakistani attack which would come in the next few hours. Prime Minister listened and made it very clear that if anything like that happens, it would get a fitting and appropriate response from our side. Now, a few hours later, that happened. And then, sir, that fitting and appropriate response also happened. And that fitting and appropriate response disabled the entire Pakistani air defense system and rendered all their main airfields inoperable. We started getting calls saying, we think that the Pakistanis are ready to stop fighting. So,
please,
Secretary
please.
Rubio called.
No, Mr. Surjewala, not allowed. Please.
So,
Please speak. So that will go on the record.
The response which we gave, the response we gave to anybody who spoke to us was that the Pakistani side has to make a request, and that request has to come through the DGF. No, wait, no, I'll tell you, sit down, I'll tell you who called. Now, sir, I want to make three things clear. One, there was no leader, nobody anywhere in the world who asked India to stop its operations. This is something the Prime Minister also said. Number two, there was no linkage with trade. No, I'll tell you. So there is no linkage of trade. There was no linkage of trade in any of those conversations, and there was no cause between Prime Minister and President Trump. Now,
nothing is going on record. Mr. Surjewala, you please.